Fighters, you've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands at all times. I expect a clean, fair fight. Touch gloves now if you'd like.
Grace DiFrancesco with the red tape and the chili peppers. She is your favorite tonight, minus 220. Come back on Aline David from Brazil, blue tape, black trunks, making her pro debut. She is the underdog at plus 180. Odds courtesy of Bet Online.
Beautiful head kick by David. Both these ladies very alert with their stance. Both know what they're doing in striking. DiFrancesco with some level changes. Good boxing out the gate.
Absolutely. David comes in, a black belt in Muay Thai, has 2 amateur Muay Thai titles in 2 different states in Brazil. But DiFrancesco, she's a striker too. 1 victory coming via knockout. Went 2-0, and she has some amateur fights too, Gil. Won a couple of titles, amateur kickboxing and Muay Thai.
Yeah, DiFrancesco is doing a really good job of using that jab, level changing, conserving her energy, not throwing with too much power. David controlling the distance very well, landing big kicks and straight punches. Both ladies know what they're doing in the striking department.
DiFrancesco, she made her amateur debut at LFA 149 in January. That's when she scored a round 1 TKO.
David doing a very good job of being elusive, landing strikes, leaning back, getting out of harm's way, also landing some very snappy kicks to the head of DiFrancesco.
David able to level change to avoid that overhand right.
Yeah, and try to set up her left hook with it. Another great kick by David, stopping that forward pressure of the boxing stance of DiFrancesco.
Nice inside leg kick from David. And a beautiful kick to the ribs.
Yeah, those are going to pay dividends later.
Aline David, after a perfect amateur career, making her pro debut tonight. Looks very comfortable so far, Gil.
Very comfortable, very sharp. I believe is winning the striking battle right now. I think DiFrancesco needs to put something behind that jab. She's sticking the jab, but just not following up. Maybe she needs to double it up, add 2 on the end. But easier said than done when you keep walking into kicks. Big, powerful kicks are keeping you at bay.
Yeah, right now, DiFrancesco, no answer for those kicks from David.
But lands a big overhand right.
And now powering her way through.
I think she's had enough and says, you know what, it's time to push forward now and bite down a little bit more.
2 minutes to go in the opening round. LFA a 176 from Phoenix, Arizona. Francesco going to the body now.
Yeah, some smart decisions, DiFrancesco, to attack the leg or attack the body because she can't reach the chin of her opponent. But David's doing a great job of countering with kicks anytime DiFrancesco level changes. Beautiful exchange.
Oh. David very fluid with the strikes and then right into her Muay Thai kicks, and another beautiful shot to the ribs. And now David pressing DiFrancesco up against the cage wall.
Different dimension of MMA here. Let's see their cage work. See what these ladies have here so far. Smart of David to put the pressure on DiFrancesco. DiFrancesco switches. Oh, nice, do-si-do.
Yeah, a little bit of a dance in the clinch, and then they break, and with just under a minute to go, reset. Another strike from David.
I thought it was great of DiFrancesco to not stay against the cage. DiFrancesco not to stay against the cage. Work your back off the cage. Don't stay here. So it's almost like riding time if you are stuck against the cage.
Fighters exchanging knees in the clinch. Like that sneaky elbow from DiFrancesco on the break.
I did see that.
Both of these ladies training at high quality training centers. David at California Mixed Martial Arts under Chad George, and DiFrancesco now here in Arizona at Arizona Combat Sports with the great Trevor Lally. Talked to both those guys today in the hotel, and they are very high on these two strawweights.
Well, they should be, man. They are delivering and putting on a great show.
Absolutely. Forget about takedowns in the ground game. These two are ready to give us a stand-up war. At least that's what went down in the first. Another great crowd here in Arizona. We'll listen into the Arizona Combat Sports Corner.
Tell her she doesn't like the pressure.
DiFrancesco trying to land the leg kick. She can't reach the chin, but David very smart with the counter to the counter. Overhand right lands for DiFrancesco. But David doing a great job of stopping that forward pressure with big kicks to the body, big kicks to the head. You can tell DiFrancesco wants to be a forward pressure fighter and use that boxing, but you have to respect the kicks and the knees of your opponent, which really stops that forward pressure she wants to put.
Great back and forth action in that opening round. LFA strawweight division. Ron Kruk and Gilbert Melendez with you tonight in Phoenix, Arizona. Ooh, beautiful front kick from David. Chad George telling his fighter David to keep going with those kicks. Oh, spinning back fist from David.
Very nice by David. Just controlling the distance. Just a very good job of managing the distance with their kicks and out of harm's way. DiFrancesco trying to close that distance, just having a really hard time.
And that was the first time I heard Trevor Lally say take her down. Might see the blue belt and BJJ DiFrancesco change up the strategy here in the second.
You know, I like that idea, you know, trying to strike, trying to be technical, and I think the best thing to do is press forward. You're gonna have to eat some knees, eat some strikes, but let's really test David's chin. And they are mixing it up right now.
Absolutely nice high kick from DiFrancesco. Furious pace here in the second round. DiFrancesco firing away.
She lands a big overhand right. It's turning into a fight now, Ron.
100% it is. Back and forth here in the second. Oh, nice high block by DiFrancesco, who lands again, and David is down. David in a lot of trouble. DiFrancesco looking to end this fight on the back of David. She ate a shot.
I can't believe she's still in this fight. Great job of the ref not to stop it yet.
And now DiFrancesco on the back, looking to pull the arm out. David in a lot of trouble. Hammer fist coming down. Elbow.
David is tough as nails to keep on fighting here. Great position for DiFrancesco. Ref's looking close to
David
Ron.
has got to defend herself now, looking for the rear naked choke. DiFrancesco all over David.
Huge moment for DiFrancesco. I can't believe David's still in this fight.
Oh!
She will not quit.
And David back on her feet. You've got to be kidding me. Right from DiFrancesco. Oh, beautiful exchange. These two ladies putting on a show. DiFrancesco lands again.
Wow, what a battle.
Working for the takedown. David fighting it off for now.
What an exchange by these ladies, Ron.
Unreal. You said it, Gil, that David is still standing up and still fighting. 2 minutes to go, second round.
Tons of heart and will by David. A lesser human being would have tapped out and would have been out cold, but man, she must be in fantastic shape to keep going.
Oh, the jab now from DiFrancesco, finding its target.
And credit to DiFrancesco for finding that overhand right. She's been close all night. David leaning back, getting out of the way, but DiFrancesco pushing forward and starting to find her target. Use a lot of energy, both these ladies.
Exchange kicks. And now
Nice.
DiFrancesco looking again for a takedown. Can David fend it off?
Sorry about that. What a beautiful level change by DiFrancesco. To level change, grab that double, nearly gets the takedown.
Approaching 1 minute to go. Make sure that you are ready for the LFA, a 176 main card, starting at the top of the hour on UFC Fight Pass.
And David with the trip and ends up on top, trying to return the favor and score some points here and get back in this fight.
David has the front choke, but they separate once again and let the fist fly.
Yes, Ron, that's exactly what's happening.
Beautiful
Oh,
uppercut from
big
David
uppercut.
for DiFrancesco.
Oh my goodness!
What a comeback. Drop
Wow.
DiFrancesco.
Wow!
A lot of time, 20 seconds to go.
Oh my
Kick from
goodness!
David. There's a cut on the forehead of DiFrancesco.
How does she turn this around? That is amazing. Wow! Oh my God!
Unreal. And guess what, folks? We're gonna go one more time.
Oh my. What did we just see, Ron? That might have been potential for round of the year right there, Ron.
100%, Gil, I'm with you.
That could be round of the year. What heart and conditioning by these ladies to go back and forth the way. And great job of the referee to not jump in and interfere.
Absolutely. Props to Joe Coca for not stopping this fight. And we start with that big overhand right, Gil.
And DiFrancesco just pushing forward, trying to find that chin, and she finally does. Big exchange of punches here. David holding her ground. Big right uppercut followed by a knee.
Wow.
How's DiFrancesco up two? There it is again. You can see the head twist of DiFrancesco. The snap down. David gets right back in the fight, returns the favor. I don't even know who wins that round. That's an even
100%.
round. That's an even round in my opinion.
Both were dropped, both inflicting damage.
Yeah, it's weird how that was almost a 10-8 round for DiFrancesco, and all of a sudden David turns it around now, evens it up.
And here we go for the third and final round. Who has the cardio? And this place just got silent. It's crazy.
We're all on the edge of our seats.
Great fight fans here in Phoenix. They know. They're just waiting, and they will explode. Aline David, pro debut, folks. Grace DiFrancesco, 1-0. Got her victory here in the LFA, went 2-0 as an amateur in this same octagon.
I think as both ladies, take their information in, get their data in, I think DiFrancesco says, I want to land that overhand right. And I think Aline's like, I want to land the uppercuts and knees from this boxer level changing. They both are figuring out what's working here. But more importantly, DiFrancesco wants to get in a fight. Oh, I think she did. It hurt her eye. She hurt her eye bad.
Joe
That was a
Cook
punch.
is not stopping the action. We'll have to see a beautiful knee from David.
David is in fantastic shape. Oh, uppercut elbow.
Elbow through again. And now goes low. DiFrancesco punching her way in, but eats another shot. Beautiful jabs by DiFrancesco.
Knee. Oh my goodness, these ladies are scrapping.
David having a lot of success with this distance. But when Francesco gets closer, fight
Takedown
on
for
the
David.
ground now. These two leaving it all inside the octagon tonight.
David holding that body lock, trying to get a toss to the ground. DiFrancesco disengaging. Big knee.
Yes, DiFrancesco. Nice knee through the guard. And now David pushing her back. What a scrap.
It's so hard to judge who's winning this fight. We just witnessed that it could change with one strike.
Absolutely. Both of these women, though, able to sustain some damage and hang in there and come back. Overhand right from DiFrancesco, just missed. And now the jab gets through. And now she's pushing David back. Combination from David.
DiFrancesco, has been doing a very great job in her boxing, pressing forward. When she just comes a little bit more aggressive, she shines. She has to walk through some knees and elbows in the process, but that's where she shines with that pressure.
Right there, looking like the fresher fighter, but David able to wrap her up here and reset.
That's a great observation, and that's also a very good adjustment by David to stop that forward barrage.
Combination for DiFrancesco. Backing David up again, where you said, Gil, she does not want to be up against that cage wall. Gets a knee through, but a right from DiFrancesco. Scores again.
I will say David has been the more versatile striker. I think that's playing to her advantage, being able to land strikes with her hands, her elbows, her knees. I think it's really helped her out in this fight where DiFrancesco, beautiful double leg.
Beautiful. Can she hold her down? Yeah, I love the level change and breaking it up. A big takedown for Aline David.
Very good adjustments. Very good adjustments.
45 seconds to go. Nice right from DiFrancesco. Oh! Drops David! Grace DiFrancesco looking to end this fight. What a shot! Hammer fists.
DiFrancesco needs to win this round. She has to win this round. I think she lost the first round, so she needs a big round. And a 10-8 can get her the win. She's trying
Hammer
to set up
fist coming down.
Huge moments.
10 seconds to go. Joe Coca taking a look.
Huge moment.
Still coming down. David trying to defend herself. The horn sounds. Oh my goodness.
Holy smokes.
And this is a preliminary fight, people.
And we're only in February. That is candidate for Fight of the Year, Ron.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Both of these ladies, Gil, leaving
impressed.
it all in the octagon.
Those are two true fighters right there. Two true fighters. It was a technical fight, and it turned out to be who wanted it more, who could dig deeper. A lot of heart shown by both those ladies. I'm really interested how the judges are going to see this.
I hate for either of these ladies to get an L tonight. I mean, they won over this crowd. I think they won us over as well, Gil.
They did.
What?
No doubt.
What a performance.
I think we're going to see these ladies in the future regardless. They're very good fighters, and maybe they'll meet again for a title shot somewhere around down the road.
Let's look at, here's the knockdown, I believe, Gil. Yes.
That's that overhand right, the same one that landed in the second round, the same punch. DiFrancesco was looking all fight, hits it with 30 seconds left, and pursues to the mount. And I really love how she controlled one arm at the end. She controlled one arm and was looking to ground and pound and maybe go for the armbar at the same time. Whatever it was the right way to finish a round. What an amazing job by both these ladies. I'm a fan of both of them.
Me too, and everyone in Phoenix as well. What a way to kick off the Legacy Fighting Alliance prelims here on YouTube at LFA Fighting. Make sure you are following the LFA on all social media platforms. And you can hear the reaction here from the crowd.
Yeah, listen, Ron, I had that first round for Aline David. That second round I had for DiFrancesco, and then she turned it around. Almost a draw that last round, that second round, and then that last round, it was very competitive. Till DiFrancesco, it's going to be a tough one. Let's see what they say.
Could we have a draw?
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah, I know where you're going, man. Well, I know one person who can answer that question. We go inside the LFA octagon. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Cox scores this bout 29-28 David. Judge Curcio scores this bout 29-28 DiFrancesco. And Judge Hall scores this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Aline David.
Wow, split decision goes to the fighter. Aline David making her pro debut. Some boos rain down from the stands here.
Yeah, I think this was the clearest draw, in MMA history. I don't know. I mean, first round, Aline David's, third round, Francesco, and then I thought that second round was a draw. You know, that was a draw in the second round. It's so hard.
Yes.
You know, I've seen it maybe once before, but man, that was a draw in my opinion. But both these ladies have nothing to be ashamed of. Both of them should be proud as heck. I was entertained, man. Very entertained.
Aline David, successful pro debut, 4th straight win, including her amateur career. There she is with head coach Chad George and the California Mixed Martial Arts team.